Hey Flosstube, Soldier Stitching Shannon here with Her Royal Majesty.
The Queen of Starts.
It is Friday, no.
I know the first week of April has been very long, not quite that long.
It is Friday, April 10th, 2020. We are hanging out in Kate's room because she decided that she needed to get out of the house during this quarantine and decided to get herself a nice little new accessory.
Nippy.
Kate, what'd you do?
I rolled my ankle and tore my perineal tendon.
And how did you roll your ankle?
Oh, was it rushing the stage to become the new Rockette, pole dancing, or putting the child back to bed at 3 in the morning?
Let us know what you think in the comments.
The answer is C. And standing up wrong because
I told her there are better ways to get out during the quarantine, but she insisted this was the only way. So,
yeah.
We've got a couple comments that we wanted to run through from our last video. Kate has a new start. I don't think I have any new starts. I have one project that you will not see because it's going to the black pit of despair because I hate it right now.
It's very, very evil.
I'll tell you all about it, but it's... but I have mostly whips. Kate has plans. I am not doing the weekly challenge this week. It just doesn't appeal to me, so I'm going to stick with the monthly. And if you hear the dogs, I'm pretty sure the neighbors are next door in their own backyard playing. Just how dare they?
It wouldn't be a Flosstube video here without the dogs barking.
So, got anything to add before we jump in?
No, I don't have too many plans. I haven't really looked at the...
I know I should have run through those with you before we sat down to film.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Sarah Greiner says the simple border on the hot chocolate looks fine.
Thank you.
And she can't snap with her dominant hand, which is weird. Caitlin, Pretty Little DC is definitely on my wish list. Maybe a 2021 project. When this is over, we should do a joint birthday Stitchy day.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, and she is a Ravenclaw with some Slytherin, and her boyfriend is dead on Slytherin. So, I'm telling you, Caitlin and I are like the same person in 2 different bodies, complete with our dogs. It's amazing. Hi, Caitlin. So, you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
What am I showing first?
Take your pick.
Okay. Yeah, because nothing's in order. I just grabbed it from the boxes and dumped it in the bin.
We're lucky we're sitting down to film because Kate has not eaten yet, and
No.
you'll probably see her eat an apple. You'll suffer through that, and she is in her ankle is so fun. She's stuck, and she was mad because she was stuck in the house she didn't know how long. Now she's stuck in a chair for 6
In
weeks.
my chair for the next 5 weeks.
5 weeks, we made it, but...
I made it a week. I get to go back next week and get my pausing.
The neighbors needed a ladder, and the small child decided to ask through the door with her dad 10 steps behind her.
Yep. So.
Don't know what we're supposed to do about a ladder in here.
I don't know. I don't think I'm not allowed to go out in the garage, much less get a ladder.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to leave my chair.
We determined that, she was mad at God because she had to stay in the house for a long time, so God decided to put her in her chair for a while and put her in her place.
Yeah. I'm sure he has a good motive behind this, and I'm trying to think of it as positive because I literally have nothing to do now except stitch and read and crochet and watch TV.
And she's getting good with the crochet. I walked in the other day and she's reading a book while she's crocheting, and I'm just sitting there like,
I've been able to do that for years.
I can barely read and listen to music at the same time. You shouldn't me?
I can't do that.
Okay, can you please start showing these things so the box gets out from my back?
I was trying to keep it so I could reach it. You can reach things a little easier.
Would you like me to borrow one of Chris's walking boots and stick it on my leg, and then we can be matching buddies forever? I really shouldn't give her that idea because she may take me up on it.
Yeah, I'll make sure you actually need it. You knock over the camera?
No, I jostled it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. We had a moment. Kate thoroughly enjoyed this. Right before we came in here to film, we were talking about it, and I said, hey, you need to tell me what you need and hobble in here. And Tim looked over and he goes, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, we have to film today. But with her Cass, is gonna be the easiest way to do it is if we just film in bed. It took me a solid 10 seconds of Tim looking at me like, and Kate literally choking, crying with laughter before I figured out what I said. Yeah.
Don't worry, I was only choking on air. That's a skill that I have. I have that chart too.
You do? Oh, we need to start that. We also need to get the one. So there's a spoon theory for people with chronic illnesses, and you have so many spoons throughout the day, and you use them, and then you go into. It's a whole thing. Google it.
Spoons are energy.
Yeah, but there's a chart that says out of spoons, only knives, and I showed that to Kate earlier, and she goes, "You know."
Yep.
Yes.
Lately, yeah, I got no spoons. I use a day's worth of spoons to get out of bed and hobble my butt to my chair. That's it.
And you're supposed to stay in that. She won't let me get a catheter for her. She insists on getting up to use the bathroom.
Yeah. It's the only exercise I get right now.
I say just stick a catheter up and we'll empty the urine out like every hour, but no. Okay. Off topic. Let's go. Enough about bodily functions.
When are we on topic? Ever.
Usually the first 10 seconds of showing a project.
Okay. That's true.
We deviate after that.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so I started
literally like an hour ago.
I know, and I'm excited to get back to it. So I've been wanting to start this one forever, but I had to. The more I looked at it, I was like, I got to make sure I have as many colors as possible on hand because I'm not going to want to stop working on this.
So guess who spent like an hour pulling colors yesterday?
She was very helpful. You can't see it.
It's the Clouds Factory Outlander, which I need to possibly get for my mother and aunts.
Mm-hmm. So this is on 28 count Lugana in Haunted from Color. Nope.
No.
Color and Cotton.
Okay.
I know.
Shaking things up over here.
A Picture This Plus does make a Haunted. I think I have some, but this is, yep, it's Haunted. And it's Color and Cotton. Although stitching on it, I keep looking at the tags. I'm like, this does not feel like a 28. It feels like a 32, but maybe it's because it's kind of a dark gray. So it's not a very big piece, which is nice.
Do you want me to hold it up for you?
You want me to hit you with my 10-pound cast? So
I am offering to help here, woman. Violence is not necessary.
So I started a little bit ago, and I got Gaelis's hair done. Very exciting. And I will be working on this for quite a while. But this is my needle minder. It is the first book. It's a lacket. I know. From Nifty Needle Nannies, no longer around. We miss you, Julie.
I know who Jamie is. I know who Claire is. I know who Frank is. That's all I got.
I'm so impressed that you do know who those three are, at least.
I mean, I've got like the ornament cross-stitch chart from the designer who shall not be named.
That's true, and it has those three people in it.
Yeah. Literally only have that for my mother. I'm going to stitch that for my mother. I'm going to do it begrudgingly, but that's it. So,
and I do know that one is, I put that in for one of the Diamond Week prompts.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll get some stitching this week.
So,
that was my start.
Woo, new start. Oh, I don't know if I have this one. I should. My bug has been wonky, past few days, and yesterday it was the worst. Therapy was rough. I will always be open about my mental health issues, but therapy almost killed me yesterday. I came back into the house after my therapy session because we're on telecommunicative stuff right now, and I literally just like sat down on the couch and stared at nothing for a solid hour. And it was bad because yesterday was the small child, or not the small child, the older child's birthday. And so she's like, hey, we're going to watch this, we're going to play this. And after therapy, I'm like, I'm going to go to the camper and try not to cry myself to sleep. That's what I'm going to do. So I got 20 stitches into, not this piece, but another piece yesterday. And my bug is coming back. I found a project that works on it. But for the yearly challenge, the scavenger hunt, my banana piece, which Kate and I remembered that we needed a piece with a picture with a banana right as Tim was making banana bread. So I pretty much ran in, grabbed a banana, we both snapped pictures, and then ran it back.
Yep.
But I put 300 stitches on Lizzie Kate's Christmas Rules, and I finished Treasure Family. So Yay! Next up is fa la 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 la, fa la la as you decorate, which is almost done. I have the words, and then Lizzie Kate's wonderful single stitch snowflakes everywhere. Which, funny moment, I was stitching this when Chris was over, and you know how we do, I was cursing, I'm like, I hate Lizzie Kate so much. And I love this piece, but Chris sitting next to me just looks over and goes, so don't stitch her. Oh, honey, that's not how this works. So 300 stitches into that.
I'm worried the crunching is too loud.
Oh, shush. I've eaten icing on camera before. We've seen this before. We know it. We love it. It is the stained glass Jack and Sally Nightmare Before Christmas from Aurora.
So,
I know words.
and I put in 300 stitches. Most of those were on the hill. I filled in some of the shades of the brown on the hill. I did finish the white on Jack's head. So, almost done with all of the white on page, or all of the color on page 1. So I could start filling in the color on page 2.
It was really funny to hear her stitch a while ago. She's just like stitching. She goes, God, he has so many bones in his fingers. Out of context, I would just look up and go. And then I noticed she was stitching on Jack. I'm like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
His fingers took a while to stitch.
That was funny. So the next thing I worked on is not here. It's Zodiac. Walking through the stars, walking among the stars, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm calling it Cursed because I've restarted that thing 3 times. I was almost done with all of the metallic on the first page. When I noticed something a little odd, so I double check it. I'm off. I'm completely off. I was so mad. I looked at it, I took it off the snaps, and I threw it in the camper. I'm like, that is not coming out to see the light of day until I can say the word Zodiac without wanting to kill someone. So, instead, I have somewhere in here coffee beans, which got a few stitches. I was working on this right around the same time my bug just kind of jumped off the rails. And I really do need to clean out this box because I don't know where anything is. Which, to be fair, is not that far of a separation from normal.
Nope.
But I think I managed like 20, 30 stitches in this.
20, 30 stitches more you didn't have.
No, actually I managed 100.
Woo!
And one of those was 4 quarter stitches on Ada. So we have just more of the...
I was trying to figure out what was sticking up.
I'm just gonna take these away from you.
I have to amuse myself however I can right now.
So we have more of the center bit there in between, like just this little center piece there. And I don't know why my bug is just not feeling it, so I put it away. Right now my bug is in love with one project and I don't want to lose this bug, so we're gonna stitch that one project.
I was enjoying watching you try to fold that.
Shut, woman, why do you love to torture me? It's just rude.
You have my phone.
I do not have your phone.
Nice.
You have your phone. You just happen to place it in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I only have one more thing to show you. Technically 2, but like I said, I didn't stitch much this week.
All right. There's another one.
Stitch!
We were watching Lilo and Stitch on
Yes.
Disney Plus, and I said, oh, I haven't worked on this in forever, so I pulled it out and put some stitches in.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Netflix and Hulu and Prime, because we literally only watch Disney Plus now. I went on Netflix earlier to watch Reputation.
Yeah,
Tour,
yeah.
but that was
no,
it.
I was trying to think if I've watched...
We haven't watched Criminal Minds since Small Child got out of school.
Yeah, and I watch a lot on Philo now, but not too much Prime or
Yeah.
Netflix lately.
Disney Plus, where it's at, bruh.
So, but this is the whole thing.
Would you like me to hold it up for you?
Nope.
You are struggling hardcore, woman.
So, did all of this right here. So, about 500-ish stitches. Have fun. So,
I have to amuse myself now.
That's true. So I have my uber cute stitch and scrump needle minder from Nessa's Needle Minders.
Alright, so the next one I meant to show you last week. It did not happen because I lost it. And actually, well, I didn't know where it was, but I also forgot that it was in this cute little bag that Kate gave me, so I was looking for a plastic bag like a genius. But this is Texas by Hindsight. Texas Charm. I call it Texas Charm. It's actually Charmed Flag State, Texas. And this got put, it's not in timeout or anything, but the bit I'm working on, the letters are 3 strands on 28 count. So I put, looks like 10 stitches of the 3 strands and then went, nope. I really should pull this one out again because I like it. It's really fun stitch. But yeah, so the state is done. This first block is done. And what I think I'm going to do is just do the block. Like, I'll complete all the stitching in this block, and then I'll move on to this block and do all the stitching there. Just seems like a fun way. Yeah.
That'd be
Texas. I love this piece.
It was a fun stitch.
I think that was your first finish for the year, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. All right, for Easter week in Stitcher's Journal.
What is that?
What?
I've never seen that piece before.
No, never.
No.
So I had to work on my oldest whip.
Alex actually told her earlier this week that she thinks she can finish it this year. So we need all the positive vibes, all the cheers. Alex and I think she can finish it this year. She still has her doubts.
I do. So, but I did. Okay. I'll show you why. Because I did about I think there's about 250 stitches that I put in this. You want to see what that was? This leg and this kitty cat.
It's a cute kitty cat.
And it's not quite done because it's not backstitched. So, but that was 250 stitches.
You can do it. I really think that should be your 30-minute a day project until it's done.
I think I'd burn it before then. Yeah.
Okay. Probably not then. Okay, so the last piece I have to show you is the piece that reignited the bug. And this is the castle that I refuse to pronounce because no one in their right minds can pronounce it. I should probably pull up a picture so y'all know what I'm talking about. It's in my Dropbox. I don't know where my Dropbox is. There it is. Preparation. What's that? So this is by Dennis Lewin, charted by Charting Creations. Hi, Nikki. And this is one of the pieces I'm using for the monthly puddle. So yeah, it's stunning. It's gorgeous. I love it. And there's water like right here. I am working on clouds. And so I have, out of the 508, I have 178 so far. And we had just this little corner. It's a bigger corner than it was last time. And yeah, and where is it? This. Oops. Nope. This isn't blue or gray. That's purple.
New color. Very exciting.
It's a new color that's not blue or gray.
I haven't reached that in Moonlit Waters yet. I had a new color, but it was still blue.
Pretty much that entire piece is blue.
True.
So that is all I have to show you. Well, no. I can show you some other things that I plan on working on once that 500's done.
There you go. So, up next.
Woodland Sampler from Frosted Pumpkin.
Yep. I started working on the April block. Got 300 stitches in for something.
That's an adorable little bunny.
Where?
April.
He's not a bunny.
That's a bunny.
It's not a bunny.
What is it?
It is it has antlers. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be...
That's a flippin' bunny, people.
It can't be a deer. It might be... I don't know what it's supposed to be.
That's a freaking bunny,
but
people.
It has antlers. And I don't think it's a jackalope, because that would be on a different whip entirely. Like magical creatures or mythical creatures or...
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway. But I did these 2 clouds right here. And the word April. I started stitching the grass. And then there are little bitty drops of rain on the piece.
Okay, so you saw this last week, but I'm going to show it again because it's another puddle. Puddle? Why did I say puddle and think I meant to say puzzle?
Oh.
Another puzzle. Another puddle piece from the Disney Dreams collection by Thomas Kincaid. It's Ariel, the Little Mermaid. And it's on whatever count, 18 count, 100% cotton, Aida cloth. That's what the thingy says. And again, this is one I started and then it hasn't been touched since, so I might bring this out tonight just on principle because it needs work. And then my little Ursula needle minder is awesome. So yeah, this will hopefully get 500 stitches this month.
You can do it.
We shall see. Oh, you worked on this one again?
Just a little bit.
Scorpio from Satsuma Street.
I was supposed to work on it, put 500 in it for magical stitches. I'm so not feeling that right now. So I think I'm probably going to just do penalty stitches on my 2 pieces for the week because I'm not feeling either of them.
Yep. I'm not feeling the diamond week, so I'm just not going to do it. I just did that.
So,
wow.
But yeah, I did a tiny, tiny little bit. You see right there? That little swirl?
It's the prettiest blue swirl the world done ever seen.
That's what I did. Added some more blue. So, got my double minion needle minder from True North Needle Minders. It's coming along. It's coming along a little bit at a time. I've just been working on it a lot lately. And I do want to finish it. It is on my Whip Go board to finish this year, but I've worked on it a lot in the last couple months, so it needs to go away for a little bit.
That's why I actually worked on that, because she's worked on it a lot. Alright, so the next puddle piece is my oldest whip. It's the Disney Dream Collection, Beauty and the Beast Falling in Love. Yeah, this is so old, I'm actually going to have to see if I can get someone to copy the pages, because where the pages, like, fold, the symbols have been worn off. So, ooh, I have an idea on that. I think I know what I'm going to do with that. People run, I have an idea. This is the whole piece. Because when I was starting this, I got paranoid. I started in the middle and I got super paranoid that it wasn't going to be wide enough. So I just, yeah. I was a baby stitcher. So we have some castle, we have some shrubbery, we have a gargoyle. We have all sorts of stuff so far. And I think I know what I'm going to do to work on this next. What you got? Moonlight Waters!
Oh, didn't think you were done.
Yeah, I showed
Okay.
the piece. I have to look at the pattern.
Oh.
Moonlight Waters from Turning Creations.
Alright, this was one of my puddle pieces for the month for Stitcher's Journal. I have 3 puddles done. I gotta pull something else out for a puddle.
Who's gonna pull it out?
She's gonna pull it out.
Thank you, ma'am.
I can sit on the floor.
Kate really is bad about asking for help, so
I am.
I'm gonna have to start, like, getting a spray bottle and spraying her.
I don't like asking for help. I don't think my family is... I think my family's tired of me asking for help after this last week.
It's actually a nice change of pace.
Well, you say that. Anyway, so there it is. I put another couple hundred stitches in, so 500 more stitches. Almost finished this diagonal. And you can actually see the different coloring in the background here. That's all clouds and sky. So I have my super cute turtle needle minder.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your help with that later.
Okay.
Okay, so the next puddle piece will be another one that was just started and put away. I was a baby stitcher. I didn't know these things. But we have from Dimensions. Do I need to get the spray bottle?
No, I'm just sitting here. It just hurts.
we have Dolphin's Domain. And I'm creating a mess because I didn't finish putting away Beauty and the Beast. Choop choop. This is what we have. Needle. Okay.
We have needle.
We have 2 needles. This is what we have, just like the corner. Those are all half stitches with my Lilo and Stitch. And then my Sherlock. I may be on the side of angels, but don't for 1 second think that I am one of them. From No Name Needle Minders. Ta-da! That's what that is.
And you probably saw some of these last week, but, you know, you're going to see them again.
Especially for me, because I'm not stitching much. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. I don't know the rest of this song.
Oh,
Winnie the Pooh.
Would you like me to sing it for you?
Nope.
Because I know every word.
So before I enlisted, we had a woman and her child staying with us, which was a whole other disaster. But the only thing that would calm that child down was Winnie the Pooh. So we had it literally on repeat in my apartment, and I wanted to stab someone.
I love Winnie the Pooh. So.
And it's only that one movie. I thought it was like a TV series or something. No, it's just one flippin' movie.
No, it does have a show.
Okay.
I don't think it's on Disney Plus yet, but I'm very excited when they do put it on.
Oh, we watched something on Disney Plus that just popped. It said it was Maggie and the Journey to Destiny. You have to watch that. That is, even if you don't like The Simpsons, that was hands down
adorable,
the cutest thing we've ever seen.
Yes, it was awesome. So I've been working on this. Last couple days I've put in almost 500. I think 4 and change. But I filled in the yellow and brown here and here. And I did the flowers and the bees. You can't see the bees' wings. You can see it here. They're not white. They're very, very pale blue. But so this block here is almost done. So yeah, I've just been filling in the blocks on the border. Yellow and brown and green and light blue.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the flowers and bees up close.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty?
It's gorgeous. I want to pull out one of my stained glass. You know what? I have Stitch.
Stitch does not have water. Sorry. I know. I looked. He's on a beach, but there is no visible water. Moana has water, so I get to pull out Moana. I don't have
Moana started.
Well,
I'm not.
You can pull out Stitch anyway. I got to work on Stitch some more, so you can pull out Stitch.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have water. The only one that has water...
Moana.
Is...
Okay.
Moana. Yeah.
And the next piece is going to be for my parents, White Sands at Sunrise. Woman, you're just sitting there. What are you doing?
I am hiccuping and it hurts.
I'm going to take blame for that because when I said the easiest way we can do this is to film in bed, she literally was laughing so hard she was hiccuping.
Yep.
So.
Now I'm dying from it.
You'll be fine. Just this little diamond. So, each of these pieces will hopefully get 500. Yep. Who knows if that'll actually happen. Oh, that's
I don't need that yet. I pulled it up for the next one.
Excuse me.
It looks nice.
Thank you. Ignore the fact that I'm trying to figure out how I fold it.
That's right. I need to order floss to start one of those in the middle.
So, yes, you do.
I do. So
we talked about that like 40 times already.
We did. So I'm going to actually let you go through my charts and pull one. Okay, so next up is Butterfly Bliss from Glendon Place. This was, got stitches in it for Enchanted Stitching this week. One of the things that makes me want to quit because it is a
gorgeous piece.
It really is. I do love it, but it is linen. It was a market exclusive kit from 2017, and I started it. I think probably right after I got it, and it's been sitting in the box since then. So I pulled it out, and I put in over 300 stitches in it this week because I think yesterday when I posted it for Enchanted Stitches, I had 280-ish.
You're working really fast on that.
And
then
linen. I put another 70 in today. So
you're doing like really fast on that with it being linen.
Well, it's symmetrical, so that helps.
Yeah.
There is a mistake. I haven't decided if I'm going to fix it. Right now, it's not bothering me. It may bother me next time, but it's not bothering me now. So, but this is where I am. I had this, see this little center section right here? That's all I had done. So I have all of this done. But this right here is where I have a mistake. I am half a stitch off. The second row of this arrow, the stitches are 3 threads high instead of 2. It's not, see, it's not even going to be a problem. It's not part of the design.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm stitching around it. That's it. I just have half a stitch there instead of a whole stitch. This side, it'll be a whole stitch.
I don't think you'll be able to tell.
I don't think so. So
And
right now, it's not bothering me.
Yeah, on the plus side, like, it's so symmetrical. Like, if it does start to bother you, you can just go and snip that one.
Oh, yeah, that's just it. I almost did, because I was like, and this, I ended at the top here. So it's you know, pull out like 5 or 6 stitches, scoot it down, and redo it.
Yeah.
But it's not bothering me right now, so I haven't kicked it yet. So, but I did a lot this week. Like my pretty green butterfly. That came from Erica at True North Needle Minders. You have a little white one too somewhere.
Okay. Last piece I'm going to show you. You guys have seen lots of times. I keep saying I'm going to work on it, but I haven't. Is what it is. The World's Postage Stamps from Sew to Stitch. And this is on 28 counts. One of the two, Joblin or Lugana.
Joblin.
Thank you. And Moana from Hand Up by Stephanie. And this is what we have. And my needle minder says Vini Vidi Vici. That's all I have to show for y'all, unless you want me to just like start pulling random things out of my bin. Go, Kate, go!
Eventually we're going to get back to my whip parade too.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea right now, though. You might have to wait 5 weeks plus recovery for another whip video.
Yeah. All right.
We laugh about it, but Kate is so fucking miserable right now. Laughing is the only way we're getting through this.
This is true. This is true, because I hate asking for help.
And she hates being, like, stuck.
Right. In one spot. I cannot get up.
She
if
can,
I do,
but it
well,
just
I
hurts.
can, but it takes about 10 minutes to stand up, and it hurts an awful lot. So
And yesterday she was on the ground for most of the day playing life with us and the teenagers, so we're doubling the pain today.
I finished the game on the couch. Well, I had to.
Oh, that's right,
because it started swelling up last night, so I had to stick my leg up in the air. That was real fun.
And Tim just comes in and goes, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I was chasing after a child, and my leg's swollen, and I don't want to lose it, so shut up."
Yep.
I love this family so much.
Fun. I'm glad. We haven't sent her to the nut house yet.
Yet.
I said yet.
Don't worry, I've already been in the nut house 4 or 5 times.
Well, so
they keep releasing me, saying I'm fine.
Yeah. All right, but hold on. I gotta talk about what this is first.
Okay.
I learned about this a couple days ago, on the 6th, actually, because it started on the 7th. I'd never heard of it.
Oh.
Someone in Mania posted, and please forgive me, I've forgotten your name already. Don't even know if you're watching, but I feel bad I've forgotten your name. I'm going to look it up. But anyway, she talked about the 100-day project, and she said the 100-day project is starting tomorrow, and I've decided to do 100 days of different projects, so I'm going to work on a different whip for each one. And I said, okay, what is this? Because I'm stuck in my chair for the next 5 weeks. I needed something to, keep me from going crazy. And it's
from going crazy?
It's a very short journey. So, anyway, but it is essentially just 100 days of being creative.
I'm not finding anything in Mania.
I can't. It was the hashtag. You had to actually put it all together.
So, hashtag 100 days project?
100 day project.
Oh, crap. Hang on. Fix this.
But anyway, so I said I would join her, because you think I have more than 100? You think I have 100 whips?
No.
No.
Nope, not popping.
No. Oh, well, I'll find it.
Okay, we'll find it and I'll try to remember to bring it next week.
But anyway, so I decided to start it on the 17th, and the premise is it has a website, 100dayproject.com, I think. There's hashtags for it on Instagram, but you just do a little creativity every day in whatever form works for you. So I said, okay, I'm going to work on a different whip every day for 30 days, or 30 minutes a day. Let me try that again. 30 minutes a day on a whip. And then it gets put in the box. And then we pull another whip.
It's just pretty much Kate's style for stitching.
Pretty much. So, but I actually have been pulling things I haven't worked on in a while, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So.
Huh, Rupert Grint is expecting his first child.
Oh, that's awesome.
This man took his Harry Potter fortune and bought an ice cream truck, so I'm excited to see what this kid's gonna get.
Which, he's not allowed, he didn't want to bother with the licensing of being able to sell ice cream.
So he just gives it away.
He just drives it around and gives it away.
I'm sorry, if I got freaking free ice cream from Ron Weasley, I would die.
Yeah. So this was last night's project.
It says, books, the best weapon in the world, which I need this stitch, but I need, like, the saying with the image of Stitch throwing the book at Bubbles.
Yes.
Because that pretty much sums
I've seen that meme, so yeah. But and it's the TARDIS that's made out of books. So it is from Epic Stitchery on Etsy.
Oh my god. Rupert Grint's 31. Ow! I'm okay. Go ahead, Kate. She's mad because yesterday was her firstborn's 18th.
I know, my baby. So I haven't the faintest idea what fabric this is.
It's pretty.
It's a scrap of yellow hand-dyed Jobelan, probably from Under the Sea Fabrics. So, but I had this book started, so I worked on this book last night. And because it was just straight rows of 27 stitches, one color, I did a little over 100 stitches in that half hour. So that was nice. And right now I do have a coffee cup minder on here. You know, I'd love to say books, the best weapons in the world, along with coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But it was honestly because I was in a great deal of pain. Everyone had gone to bed, and I was working on this, and I did not feel like getting up to get a Doctor Who needle minder.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You can literally call me, and I will come.
The door was locked. I would have had to get up to open the door.
Can I just get a spare key, please?
Yeah, we gotta work on that.
Please!
So, the day before, I worked on Tangled Up in Boo by The Drawn Thread.
Look, it even says her name.
Yes. My super sweet friend Darla had finished stitching that, and she was sweet enough to pass it on to me, so I'll be passing it on to someone else.
Say that 5 times fast, please.
Blah, blah, blah. So this is on 28 count lime Jobelan from Witchelt. It's a lot greener than it's showing. So, but I am doing all of the letters in Black Crow from Gentle Arts. So, and I have my Jack.
Are you sure you want like
help?
help?
Nope, I'm good. So I did the letters E, F, and started the G.
This is what I'm putting up with all day, people.
All day.
All day, every day.
It's good aerobics. I'm stretching. No? Not buying that one?
No.
No.
Not even close.
Sounded good, right?
No. Maybe to them, not to a trained medical professional. I say letting my EMT license expire.
It's here. There it is. Okay. And the first one I worked on for 100 Day Project is Take a Bite by Never Dying Poet.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's an Alice in Wonderland piece.
It's an Alice in Wonderland sampler. It has the letters on it.
A for Alice, then letters until W, then it says Wonderland.
And then there's
it's like a poem.
There's a poem. And then around the edge is like Queen of Hearts, White Rabbit,
Shower Hack, March Hare. Do you want me to read the bits?
Sure.
Excuse me.
That was lovely.
Okay, it says, take a break and grow so small, take a bite. Oh no, take a drink and grow so small, take a bite and grow so tall.
You want me to read that?
Yes, please, I need more coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Take a bite. No.
All right, let me take to this.
It's by Never Dying Poet on Etsy.
Take a drink and grow so small, take a bite and grow so tall. Shrink into a pool of tears, be careful not to disappear. Nope. Take a drink and grow so tall, take a bite and grow so small. Charm a puppy with your stick, charm an old worm with your wit. Take a drink and grow so long, take a bite and grow so wrong. Find a madman sipping tea, 3 cards painting a rose tree. Take a drink and go to trial, take a bite and stay a while. Take a drink to leave this scene, take a bite and end this dream. 3rd time's the charm, baby.
There we go. So this is on 28 count antique white Monaco. Got my Alice needleminder from Nessa's Needleminders. And I did, let's see, the letter R, S, T, and U. So that finished that row of letters. And I started working on the line that goes above and below the letters.
It's so pretty.
It is.
Yeah, this quarantine shit has just got us wiped.
Yeah.
I never knew my normal lifestyle of just staying inside, not doing anything all day, would be so draining when it was forced.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to, like...
For Enchanted Stitches, something with a tongue.
I'm going to borrow this pattern from you one day.
We have Sweet Bears, also known as Bum Bears. Thank you, Adele.
Because look at that little bum as he goes to town on a
He says,
donut.
forget you people, I'm just going to show you my behind.
Well, I'd go down on this donut.
So, I worked on this, and I was telling Shannon, Soda Stitch is probably the only designer out there that, if you've ever stitched a Soda Stitch, you know, it has random little bits of color everywhere and bizarre backstitch. But that is what makes it Soda Stitch.
And it makes it so awesome.
So I did my 250 stitches. It was only on this cupcake, which is not done yet, but I did some blue here. I did all of this light brown, dark brown, some light brown, dark brown here. But
there are 5 colors just in the, well, technically 6, just in the cupcake and the frosting.
Yeah, and you can't see it. I don't even think if you got right up to the screen you could see it. I did a lot of white. There is some white right here.
Which
That's
is
the top of the...
Kate's favorite part of stitching is white on white.
But yeah, I mean, we're talking, 3 stitches, cut, tie off, start another section over here, 3 stitches, cut, and it did not bother me.
Unless you're me and you just travel, carry it.
Yeah, it would have shown up on white fabric behind the cupcake, yeah.
It's so cute.
It is adorable.
Love
get back here.
Soda Stitch. I was just thinking maybe I should pull a Soda Stitch project. I've got 2 in there. I've got pasta and the one I need to do 500 stitches in.
I think I have a Soda Stitch coming up soon for my 100-day project.
Ooh, okay.
Because it's Teacup Girls. So
I don't think I know.
Last night was TARDIS and Blue, or TARDIS book quote. Might be next. I'll check. Okay. I literally just grabbed my box that's on the bottom
that she never gets to
from it's T to Z. And I was just kind of flipping random. I said, oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, just forget it. I'm going to start from the beginning. Although I did skip the first one.
What was the first one?
I may come back to it.
What was it?
It is T is for...
Oh, one of the specialty stitch pieces? It's one
of the specialty stitch pieces by Erica Michaels, which I really need to work on because I love them. And she does give good directions on the specialty stitch. So I do want to get back to those. Anyway, don't remember why I pulled this. You pulled it.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Brave.
Oh, blue.
Yes, that's right.
She had to stitch on something blue.
With blue thread, and this is a dark tealish blue.
And I brought her 3 different projects first. One of the first ones being Blue Village.
But we couldn't find the colors needed without doing major counting on black Ada, and we said, no.
No. That's a big ball of nope on that.
So, this is on 14 count white Ada. And I did the top of this tree here, and this section. Maybe that's the castle. That could be the castle. And then I did this path here. And I have a brave Merida needleminder.
Love her. One of these days I'm actually going to sit down and start doing a stitch.
Oh, I don't know if you'd like that.
The big blocks of color? Yeah. Sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't.
Well, I know that with Alice, which is the one I have the most progress on, there are times when, yeah, I just want to fill in and so I'll go to a section and I'll just fill in. And there are other times I don't, so I'll go to a section where it's the same color, but I actually have to count and keep track of where I am to do the 3808 outlining.
Well, I do have, big blocks of color. I have 2 stained glass ones, so.
Yeah.
We should pull one of those up. Holy Moses!
Yep, and this is my last one.
And we have no haul this week because we can't go anywhere.
Nope. And I really don't need anything except from DMC, so I may place an order for DMC, but that's about it right now.
Yeah, we're both probably going to place an order.
Yep. So I pulled this out for a puddle piece. This was my 3rd puddle.
Yeah, she's got like 4 or 5 puddles in already.
3.
Okay.
3.
My bad, ma'am.
Moonlit Waters and Pretty Little Washington, D.C. and Holy Moses.
My bad, ma'am.
By Silver Creek Sampler.
She's on a roll.
So there's Moses parting the sea at the top. I have a long, long way to go. That's okay. I think once I get... Oh, I'm sorry. This is by Silver Creek Samplers.
Yeah, you said that.
Did I? Okay, I wasn't
so.
sure if I did. Truly, though, once I get past this top section, it'll go a lot faster because the top section is solid.
Yeah, and after that, it's just words. And words are so fun to stitch. 2
rows of words, and then I have a big solid section, and then 2 more rows of words, and...
You got like 5...
I got a ways to go before I get to... Well, once I get past the tablets, it's just words.
And then you have this bit.
Yeah. So, but this is on 18 count antique white Ada. So yeah, it's a big piece.
What is that, 18 count? Mm-hmm. That's going to be 8 inches by 36 inches.
Yep. Without borders.
It's 128 stitches wide and 575 stitches high.
All right. So, but there it is. I have my 2 sheep here.
Bah.
And so I did a whole lot of green on this section. That's pretty much what I did, was mostly just the 3 greens. Filled in a lot of green. And that is it for me.
You want to show what you're working next week, or we haven't figured that out
I haven't
yet?
pulled.
All right, so you will get some surprise pieces next week from us. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh.
That sounded good.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but like 4 different bones just popped.
That was a nice pop. I'm going to be making noises when I get up too, so.
If y'all would like for entertainment value, next week I'll keep the video going as Kate attempts to get off of the bed.
In case you can't tell, it's about 3 feet down.
It's
a really tall bed.
Which apparently was hilarious when Alex was younger and she would come in, because you just see like little
tuft of blonde hair bobbing by. That's all you could see when you were sitting in the bed.
So that is all for us this week. Please, questions and answers, Q&A, anything but nasty comments, pop them down below.
And whoever keeps hitting the thumbs down, quit. I don't care. Really.
Have a little fuck you in your coffee this morning.
It's really not a big deal.
For some reason, it bothers me. I'm working on it. It's a therapy thing, but it's,
Just remember what Sarah said. Maybe there are mistakes.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody's just accidentally bumping it. Once you bump it, it's done. You can't fix it.
Can you?
I don't know.
But yeah, I saw...
Sounded good.
It did. I saw, like, I looked at... Because I keep track of the videos, and I check, the specs and whatever the hell you want to call it. And I'm like, oh no, we got 1 thumbs up and 2 thumbs down. And Kate doesn't even look up from stitching. Who cares? So, okay, that's all I have for now. That's all we have till now.
Of apple too.
You do, so I'm going to keep talking until you swallow. Swallow and bake, Kate.
Apple.
Would you like some milk? That'd make it funnier. White, thick. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. We should see y'all next week.
Yes.
I don't see anything popping up unless... Yeah, I don't see anything popping up because we can't go anywhere. By the way, if this thing lifts on the 30th, you ain't seeing me for 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna take off. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm going to go.
Yep. Well, Tim will be home. And we'll be working from home next Friday, so we might be able to film a little earlier in the day.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, he's working split shifts. Half of his time is here at the house.
And how do you feel about that, Kate?
Especially that I can't help the child.
How do you feel about that, Kate?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab fabric.
She loves her husband.
I do.
Okay, so, as always, be happy, be healthy, and please, for the love of all that you hold holy, stay the fuck inside so we can leave. Bye! Bye.